Welcome everyone to BFB and TPOT, but the votes are their digits reversed. In this alternate elimination order, the vote counts for a given contestant will see their digits reversed. For example, if a contestant had 2,763 votes originally, their new total would be 3,672 votes, as that's what you get when the digits are reversed. As is typical with elimination orders where no contestants get deleted from existence, Iance loses first. When you reverse Pencil's vote digits, you get 5,954, the highest of anyone on the team, so she is out as normal. Unlike the first elimination, the second, which happens to Beep, goes differently. When the vote digits are reversed, Robody ends up slightly higher than Leafy, with 6,343 versus Leafy's 6,296. BFB4 sees Team Ice Cube lose, and Gelatin has a higher reversed vote count with 9,443 votes as opposed to Bracelady's 8,619. Death Pact loses a member in BFB5. Instead of Hi Pi Bai Lai, it is the other way around because Pi has 5,993 votes, while Lai has just 3,557. Balloony is the highest voted in Beep's second elimination, as he had 7,712 votes after reversal. This means that Leafy now has to replace him instead of Robody. The losers lose next, and Loser was the first ever contestant to achieve a 5-digit vote count, meaning it's impossible for him to not have more than the rest, even after reversal. A better name than that is the next to lose, and Golf Ball ends up with a significantly higher vote total than 8 Ball with 9,404 votes. 8 Ball with just 4,184 replaces her as a result. Puffball gets out in Free Foods elimination because she got 9,833 votes after reversal. State B, after his reversal, had 8,209 votes. Beep sees their third elimination in BFB 10, and David is in a similar situation to Loser, as he was the only contestant to have a 5-digit vote count this time. As such, he leaves as normal. In case you were curious, he had 29,211 votes after reversal. For the rejoin, it's the same situation again where one contestant has a 5-digit vote total while everyone else has less. Robody, who replaces Leafy, rejoins on the losers. It is once again the same story for Iance's second elimination. Match is the only contestant with a total over 10,000 originally, so she will be out with a reverse total of 85,721, our highest yet. Team Ice Cube's second elimination is sort of a funny one. Fiery Jr., the original eliminated player, had exactly 10,000 votes, so when his total gets reversed he ends up with 1 vote. Instead, the highest is Bracelety, who replaces Gelatin and inherits his reverse total of 4,361 votes. Eight Names is yet another story where the original eliminated player is still the one getting out due to being the only one with a vote total over 10,000, therefore having 5 digits. Dora is out with a reverse total of 90,111, which is at least a new record. The story is the same yet again with Spongy in BFB 16, with a reverse total of 54,822 votes. There is not much more to say about the last pre-split elimination. At the split, Loser and Spongy both rejoin as normal. They go to post-split along with Robody as Leafy, Leafy as Balloony, and Fiery Jr. as Gelatin, along with the rest who normally do. Meanwhile, Lite as Pie, 8-Ball as Golf Ball, and Stapy as Puffball go to TPOT, with the rest who normally go there. The first loss in post-split is by the Half-Cots, and since it is vote to save from now on, whoever has the lowest vote total after reversal leaves. This time that would be Lollipop with a mere 558 votes, leaving Leafy, who currently replaces Balloony and has 6,153, to replace her. The Have-Nots, the other team, lose in the next episode. This elimination does not change, as Spongy still has the least votes with 3,823. When the Have-Cots lose again, Teardrop gets out with just 3,439 votes after reversal, and Ruby replaces her with 3,757 votes. Loser loses again at the Have-Nots' next elimination with a mere 65 votes after reversal. That's the lowest any eliminated player has gotten so far, though not the lowest overall. Fiery Jr. has an iron grip on that record. BFB 22 is pretty infamous for how close it is, but it decidedly isn't in this timeline. Fiery is easily out with 47,601 votes, while Taco has 56,501 and it replaces him. We see a considerable drop in votes in BFB 23, with Ruby Teardrop getting just 978 votes after reversing her digits. Bubble has 4,736 votes and replaces Teardrop next. The final elimination of post-split where there are teams is BFB 24, and Woody is the one out with 45,071 votes. Blocky replaces him with a whopping 92,211 votes. BFB 25 sees the first merge elimination, and Bubble is out with 7,031 of Teardrop's reversed votes. Taco, who replaces Fiery, now replaces Bubble instead from now on, as she had 50,721 votes. Blocky replaces Woody at this point in the game. Unfortunately for him, Woody had the least votes even after a reversal with 3,489, so he is out. Leafy replaces Lollipop at this point in the game. Unfortunately for her, Lollipop had the least votes even after a reversal with 4,869, so she is out. Flower does not replace anybody else at this stage of the game, nor did she to begin with. However, with 26,441 votes after a reversal, she falls, while Roboti, who replaces Leafy, survives with 31,121. Fiery Jr. may have gotten a lucky break back in BFB 13, but his luck has run out, as Gelatin, who he replaces, had less votes than Teardrop after their votes are reversed. This means Fiery Jr. is out, and Taco replaces Gelatin instead of Teardrop now. Today we have a rather interesting finale, Taco versus Roboti. Which of them will end up winning it all? It was not at all close. With the 19,884 votes he inherited from Flower versus the 4,282 Taco got from Gelatin, Roboti wins BFB. Congratulations to him! Now let's move on to TPOT. Starting with the debut, winner was the only one who had a 5-digit vote count at 26,751, so they obviously make it in. Our other winner this time is Salt Lamp, with a reverse total of 9,302. Price Tag, who Salt Lamp replaces, had 7,094. Death Pact again is the first team to lose in TPOT. Fanny will be out with 3,376 post-reversal votes to her name. Lai, who replaces Pi and has a 5,314 reversed votes, replaces Fanny from now on. The strongest team on Earth is the only other team to not lose alongside another team. Basketball is out with a mere 516 votes. TPOT 4 sees the first double elimination of the show. Coiny got 924 votes and is out from Team 8's, and Bottle got 2,163 votes, causing her to leave from the S. From Just Not, Nickel with just 792 votes leaves the game. On Death Pact again, Tree is out with 2,015 votes. This time, both contestants that leave are replacing somebody else. Foldy replacing Basketball is out with 1,352 votes, while Stapy replacing Puffball leaves with just 415. We see them a second episode in a row, where both eliminated players replace somebody else. Cloudy replaces Bottle and is out with 913 votes. Lite replaces Fanny and is out with 3,746 votes. This time, neither eliminated player is replacing somebody else. Bommy is out with 1,494 votes, while Ice Cube leaves with 445 votes. TPOT 9 sees the two players that replace someone else leave again, but this time they are just replacing the one who normally leaves anyways. Fries replaces Puffball and is out with 1,136 votes, and Saw replacing Coiny is out with 784 votes. Teardrop gets out automatically due to being the only member of her team. Meanwhile, on Just Not, it is the debuter Salt Lamp getting out off of the 1,541 votes they inherited from Price Tag. In the final elimination before the teams are reorganized into 4 teams, Cake replaces Bommy and is out with 9,677 votes, while Snowball is out with 4,998 votes. Before the first post-team swap elimination is the Exeter debut. Pencil goes up to first place with a reversed vote total of 63,302 votes, and the other rejoiner is Dora, who has 29,801 votes. Pencil replaces Lite on Bagged, while Dora takes the spot Pencil normally would on Cloudye. As for the actual elimination, Donut is out on Cloudye with 32,131 votes, while Pen is out on Bagged with 8,791 votes. For TPOT 14, it is Book with 18,702 votes, and Gady with 9,809 votes, who will be leaving the game. Eraser with 29,221 votes replaces Book, while Gady is the one who normally leaves Death Pact yet again. Both Eggy and Lightning replace somebody else, and they are the ones out of the game. Eggy replaces Basketball and gets her paltry 1,448 votes, and Lightning, who replaces Fanny, has 12,791 votes. Twice in a row, the one who replaces Fanny, Robot Flower this time, gets eliminated as she has 44,702 votes. Rocky, who replaces Ice Cube, is also out with 30,461. Both contestants that leave come from Cloudye this time, and they are Pillow with 21,633 votes, and Winner with 57,105 votes. Yellowface will be replacing Winner as he survives with 66,272 votes. TPOT 19 is the last episode whose elimination is able to be done at this stage. On Team 2, Grassy is out with 3,382 votes, and on Bagged, Tennis Ball is out with 6,213 votes. Notably, TV sets a new record for the highest reverse total votes as well. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe with notifications on.